Welcome to INKISH. This is Morten. I have the pleasure today to talk to André from Imaging Solutions from Switzerland. And as André and I, we just spoke about before we turned on the recording, I have actually followed Imaging Solutions for some time. We have also seen Imaging Solutions with some of your customers. The last time I saw it, I think it was with Linemark in Maryland in the US. Just fantastic to see your equipment. But before we talk about equipment and all the other things you also do, please introduce yourself, André.
Hello, Morten. Thanks for having me. Yes, I'm André from Imaging Solutions. I'm the marketing manager and really excited about having the opportunity to speak on INKISH TV.
I mean, you should actually be double honored because actually your colleagues from Imaging Solutions also got an opportunity last week when we were at CPrint in France, right?
Correct, yeah.
No, I'm just joking. Don't worry. Imaging Solutions, I mean, the first time I saw your company, you probably have a history that is a little bit longer than that, but that was at a trade show, Drupa. And I saw two things that was, to me, really impressive. One thing was that you had these lay flat photo books and a machine to do it. And the second thing was framing. So I think that your space is very much the photo industry. Is that correct? Or?
Yeah, that's right. So we are originally from the photo industry. So I can say that our origin is photo. Our passion is photo as well. And so the slogan of our image enhancement software RESES, photos as they are meant to be, so reflecting the passion that we have for photos. And so the lay flat binding machines and the canvas stretching machines were essentially made for the photo industry in the beginning, but over the years, so we felt the need of printing labs to offer products like this. So we made those machines also applicable to the production workflows of printing labs.
Yeah, and now you say printing labs, but I actually think that, the business that I normally operate is with PSPs or print service providers. So with the quality of digital print today, you see this as part of photobook offerings, not just in photo labs, but actually also in high volume production. Is that a market that just more or less by incident dropped in your basket, or is it a market that you have pursued?
Our applications and products are made for the high output volume. So for the industrial production, and but at the very high quality. So we are a Swiss manufacturer specializing in the customized systems for the processing and post-processing of photographic images. And what we're doing, so we supply software and hardware solutions to the photo and printing industry, allowing for the creation of imaging products in high volume, but also in the photo segment. So this is the combination: high output volume, large scale production, but for the premium segment.
When I mean, for the people that don't know you, just to make people understand what this is all about. Basically, when maybe I explained it wrong, but I will try anyway. So basically, what I see is basically that you have you glue the pages together in order to make sure that you have no folding is in the photo. So basically, that is why you have these lay flat. I think actually the old style of calling this binding was a French binding, but where you glue the pages to each other, and then you basically have something that looks really cool. When I see the product, is it actually an advantage to have almost like roll-to-roll print, so you can have like almost endless feeding of paper into the book application?
This is a way how to want to add a value to your photo products, to your printing products. And so over the years, we developed more solutions to enable customers adding value to their products. It doesn't matter if it's a photo print or a proto service provider or printing lab, and this lay-flat binding technology was the first step into this direction, so to offer everybody who is involved in imaging processing business, to have an opportunity to add value. And so lay-flat binding technology allows just for people that don't know about lay-flat binding technology yet. So this is a technology that allows books, brochures, catalogs to lay completely flat. So that the visual information in the centered creasing and folding line is not lost, and two-page spreads are fully visible. This is in principle what the lay-flat binding is all about. And it's a success story from our point of view. It is a niche product, I have to say, but a niche product at a very high level, and a high-end product that really, helps people to add value to their printing and photo products.
But just André, just for me to understand, can you do lay flat binding with sheets as well, or is it only roll-based paper you can use for lay flat?
No, it's available and applicable to both. So roll-fed applications and sheet-fed applications. So we started with the roll-fed application that we also exhibited at one of the Hunkeler Innovationdays in the past. So, but the main principle is you have two single-sided printed sheets, and you crease and fold them and glue them back to back together. So when you have the roll-fed application, you just have to cut the roll into the sheets, into the book pages, and it makes it a little bit easier, when you have the stack feeder, for example, with the sheets. So the most important thing is that you have a single-sided printed sheet or roll. Because when you glue the crease and folded sheets back to back together, you would lose half of the content because you glue them back to back.
I think what is interesting, first of all, I congratulate you, because when I see the lay flat photo books and the books in general, also with the big size, sometimes it's just fantastic value it brings to the photos and to the image, as you mentioned. I was also thinking that from your customer's perspective, it brings also added value, because you can charge more for this type of binding and add extra value to this. For it could be wedding books, it could be like photographers that really want to show the photos, it can be museums, it can be, there's so many applications. Do you have a favorite application you can talk about?
We have a favorite application that came up within the last 2 years. It's the luxury product brochure. For example.
Oh, really?
The watch industry. And especially the Swiss watch industry. So they convey a feeling of luxury with the product, and so this attitude should also be visible in the product brochure, for example. And this luxury product brochure, or this product catalog, high-end, with lay-flat binding, offers a lot of opportunities to display your products in a different way.
Often when I talk to people and we talk about embellishment and we talk about the varnishes, we talk about all this, I call it the beautification. Often the reason why people do this is because it has, of course, an additional value to the product and the brochure or a book, but it's also often because it is a better converter selling luxury products. Do you have any knowledge or experience from for example, the Swiss watch market, that it converts better when you have these kind of printed materials?
No, not yet. That was an example that, so we have, the project in a pipeline. So we are working on it, but we have some examples of from the car industry. Yeah. So, for example, when you buy a luxury car, then normally you get a personalized product brochure with your name. Yeah. And so we have some examples. Yeah, that some car makers are really using leaflet brochures like this, because it just fits better. Yeah, so you have the luxury car on the one hand, and you also have the luxury product brochure on the other hand. So it matches quite well. Yeah. So, but it's in the beginning.
Great.
It's in the beginning. Yeah. So we have a proven success from the photo industry. Yeah, and for the printing industry, for the graphic industry, this is what we heard from the market. So we feel the need of the print service suppliers, to have something that made their product lines different from the competitors' one. Yeah, so printing industry is highly competitive. So this is an opportunity, for printing labs, to add value to product catalogs and. So really excited about that. A lot of projects.
And André, you are not even the first time, but more times you have exhibited at Hunkeler Innovation Days. So what are you bringing to the show, and what can our visitors expect?
So we will bring, first of all, some ideas how to streamline certain print finishing processes. Yeah, and second, we will bring some ideas and also some inspiration how to add value to the product. Yeah, not only by leaflet bound product brochure, for example, but also wall decoration. Yeah, so this is what we are bringing to the Hunkeler Innovation Days. We will have an information booth there. So showing some samples, from our major product categories, of course, leaflet books. We will have as a headliner actually our XY photo cutting and sorting system multicut there for the handling of mixed size print orders. Yeah, so this will be the headliner of this year's Hunkeler Innovation Days for us. Yeah, but besides that, so we have a lot of ideas how people can either streamline their production processes with our finishing solutions on the one hand, and also how they can add value. Yeah, we've already discussed the merit of and benefit of the leaflet bound book, for example.
One of the things I saw when I was visiting Cprint in Lyon was also your collaboration and ownership of some very interesting substrates for OEMs that want to print on a new material. I can't remember the name right now, but you tell me in a second. The other thing was a new framing tool that is from Exposer that you worked with as well. And then there was the Visuous AI for enlarging photos, for making a better result of it. And then you also at the expo you showed the myprint.ai, which I think all of these were really cool products and features that I haven't seen before. And I was just wondering, it seems that within the photo space, you are really keen on finding the right partners, but also finding the right innovation that helps you getting a bigger and better position in the market. Is that something that, maybe you can talk a little bit about it, but is that something that we also will be able to see at Innovation Days?
Yeah, sure. The booth wall decoration will be the same decoration that you could see at the Cprint show in Lyon. Yeah, so we are on a promotion tour right now. So we are promoting a combination of this wall decoration. We call it quick to wall, but it's based on the Exposer product. Yeah, so together with our image enhancement software Visas and the AI image generating software myprint AI. So this is what we mainly use for booth decoration right now, and we will have it also at the Hunkeler Innovation Days. Yeah, so it's amazing. Just some information. So Exposer is the original brand. So this is for the B2C channel. So we have an OEM product, and the name that you were looking for is the Quick to Wall. Yeah, so this is OEM product. Yeah, so for the B2B channel. Yeah, so and it's an innovative system, and so we see a lot of potential after two trade shows where we had it in the booth. So it's a rollable substrate, so where the photo is printed directly and with a lightweight framing system. Yeah, so easy to assemble.
Oh yeah, very easy to put in a small box and basically ship it out to the
That's it.
consumer so they can assemble it themselves. I would just want to add one thing to this little thing here. I would like everybody who watches this show, this film, to go and see what Andrea is talking about now. I think that the lay flat thing is fabulous and fantastic, and maybe, as you said, a niche that doesn't fit everybody. But the my print, the visuals, the wall to art. Was it wall to art?
Yeah, click to wall.
Yeah, click to wall. Sorry, yeah, I got a new name for you. Wall to art. No, click to wall is just something that I would encourage everybody to go and see, because it is, in my opinion, it is a product that is extremely simple and then yet so powerful, because if you are already serving photo books to the market, it's easy to add these things to the line of products that you offer, monetize more, profit more, and basically bringing some new ideas. And I would say that this material that you're printing on, this very thin alu polymer thing, it just looks stunning. So I just encourage everybody to go and see that. So that was my little endorsement.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. Appreciate that.
Yeah, no worries.
Yes.
I would definitely come by and see it again, because I think that we only had a short time when we were in Lyon to see the things. And I think that's great to see that. I mean, it's funny because people talk about a dying industry, but basically, as you spoke about in the beginning, it is like the photo labs. And I think a lot of people thinking there's a photo labs is also maybe a little bit of a dying industry, because we don't have our films, rolls printed like we did in the past. But here are some great examples of how your segment in the industry comes into the printing industry and basically hopefully grows all of us, right?
I agree, and thanks a lot. Yeah, so there is life in the old dog yet. Yeah, so and especially with innovative products that we are promoting right now, and so it is so easy to order. Yeah, so everybody is busy nowadays and doesn't have much time to spend on creating nice photo products, but it's really easy, and so I can also invite everybody to have a look at our booth, to drop in, and you will be surprised how easy it is, yeah, to create a nice wall decoration with your portrait as well. And so it doesn't matter if you take pictures with your smartphone or with a high-end camera, for example. So our image enhancement software Visas so has some functions so to really upscale also images taken by smartphones with low resolution and make a nice wall decoration out of it. Yeah, so it's quite nice. Yeah, so please feel invited and feel welcome.
Super cool.
And I give you more details.
Super cool. André, I would like to thank you very much for your time here on INKISH. I look forward to meet you and your colleagues in Lucerne in just 21 days, then we are ready to go. So it will be great to be there. It will be great to see all this innovation taking place in front of our eyes. So thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, Martin, and the pleasure was all mine, and I look forward to catching up with you soon.